Liz recently asked me to make a short video going into a little bit more depth about why, in my opinion, shadow boxing with dumbbells is bad. Okay, a lot of people will argue that it's good, but their arguments are always either one, such a person does it, and they'll name some top fighter. See, this top fighter is good in spite of doing this exercise, not because of it. So it doesn't matter who's doing it, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Another thing that people say is it's resistance training. It's not resistance training. The resistance is not heavy enough to make you stronger, but it's also too heavy in regards that it will interfere with technique, it will ruin mechanics, and so it really isn't resistance training. Okay, people will also say it improves power, and I've also seen companies selling stuff and say that it improves power. It doesn't. So throwing a punch is an explosive, unloaded movement, and it's highly technical. If you do it slow and badly, you undo all that stuff, and the last thing it does is improve power. Okay, so I'm gonna get Liz to come stand here, and then I'm gonna show you a few things using some light dumbbells. We're using 3-pound dumbbells, which obviously are too heavy, but they're still a lot lighter than what a lot of people use. Okay, Liz, so what I want you to do is stand side on, facing this way, in a normal. Okay, so if you look at Liz's posture, make a mental note of that, and then I'm going to add some dumbbells. So I'm just going to give her the 3s, and I just want you to hold them first. So in this position, these are working way too much. The front of the shoulders is working way too much. Top of the chest, lower back is working way too much. Right, so now I want you to throw your arms straight out as though you're jabbing. And you don't have to be fast, just leave it out there. So look at the difference now. This is higher than it should be. So this is working even more. So it's estimated, you can bring it back in. It's estimated that when the arms are at full length with the weight, the actual weight that's going through the lower back instead is magnified by 10 times. A 3-pound weight, when it's at arm's length, she has to lift her arm up to keep it up there, and these lower back muscles are recruited, so she's got 30 pound going through there. Also, do a left right.
Do you want me to do it with or without?
With. Oh, put them down and do it without. Okay.
Leave it out or don't leave it out yet?
No, you can now get the dumbbells. So what's happening now, wait a sec. What's happening now is she's going to throw a left right, and as the arm extends, like I said, this is all working too much. Lower back's working too much. The weight is magnified in the lower back when it goes to arm's length. So then this works even more the lower back. So this forces her to lean back a little bit to keep the center of gravity. And on some people, you'll also see this part round more to keep the head in the right position. So just do a left, right. Good. So you can relax. This, when she's holding it in this position, biceps are working too much. Front of the shoulders working way too much. This, lower back, and also when she extends, all this is magnified, and the muscles that are used to stabilize the shoulder blade also get recruited massively as well. Okay, so let me see. So you can put them down. So what's wrong with this is, I'll sit down. What's wrong with this is the recruitment pattern is wrong. There's a lot of muscles being used that shouldn't be. Also, let me see. In my book, I recommend pace weights. So pace weights, they only weigh half a pound, which is the equivalent to 8-ounce gloves. But I recommend them as something that if you really feel the need to shadow box with resistance, with weights, that's what you use. But that still doesn't mean it's beneficial. So if you look at it this way, that means you could go up to a pound, which would be the same as 16-ounce gloves. But it's still not recommended. And having a weight inside the hand is totally different to having a weight around the hand. So it's like the difference between picking up a 20-key dumbbell and a 20-key barbell. It's totally different picking them up. Okay, also, besides the posture changing, the muscle recruitment and the way the muscles are recruited. Also, if you look at when the punches go straight out, the line of force from the fighter is straight forward, but gravity is straight down. So that doesn't make sense either. If it worked, it would need to be going. You would need to go against the force. It's totally different. Okay, let me see. Also, the more elite level a fighter is, the more they're able to only switch on the muscles that are needed. If you look at top level fighters, they're relaxed, everything's smooth, they're fast. If you look at them compared to a low level fighter, everything's tense, they're slow, they get tired quicker. So, in order for explosive movement, the muscles that are needed need to be firing as quickly as possible. But also, just as important, if not more important, the antagonists, which are the opposite muscles, need to relax just as fast, otherwise there is no explosive movement. I think that's about it.